Did somebody say Paris? Oui. So this is us on our Delta flight to Paris to do about a week tour of Europe. So let's get into it real quick. First things first, let's talk about these in-flight meals. Hubby had the cheese ravioli. Didn't look too bad. Actually was pretty decent. As you can see, this is him taking the foil off. About 3 or 4 pieces, not too bad. Then they also gave us this little like fruit salad with like grains, some fruit. I had the Creole mustard chicken. Also not bad. Of course, they don't have salt and pepper. They're not seasoned or anything like that. You gotta do your own little thing, but can't complain. As the sun rose, we had breakfast, Egg McMuffin, fruit salad. Pretty good. Watching the sunrise as we enter Europe. They also gave us chocolate, like first thing in the morning. Okay. Sun's up, buns up, let's go. All that greenery. I have never seen the earth this green before. Like in my travels in airplanes. Look at this. Like, what type of water and sunlight are y'all using over here? I mean, my goodness. All right, so, boom. So here we are getting off on the tarmac. Plane literally landed in the middle of the tarmac at the airport, and we deboarded the plane on the tarmac. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's groggy. Flight was delayed. We're all behind schedule trying to figure it out, right? Then they make us get on like this trolley situation to go from this random spot we were standing on the tarmac to get to the actual airport, or so I thought. The trolley took us to a train.
Next station,
so here we are on the train,
make sure
finally actually pulling up to the actual airport. So here we are, finally inside the airport on our way to customs. Very clean. It's really quiet. Like I said, it's like 6 in the morning. Everybody's irritated. Was not a sound coming up that escalator or walking through the airport besides the wheels on people's luggage. Like, it was crazy. So here we are at customs, immigration, whatever you want to call it. Getting ready to check in to try to get to my next flight. So let me tell you how we ended up outside the airport, right? Apparently we missed all connecting flights to get us from Paris to Portugal, which was my actual destination. Like, I was only supposed to be in Paris for like 2 or 3 hours. Now we're stuck here for a whole 24, which is kind of a gift and a curse. I really had no desire to go to Paris, but since we're here, why not? And I'm gonna tell you a story about that building in 1 second. So here we are, waiting for a taxi, because I had to book a hotel since we had to stay overnight. Like I said, this was not my final destination, but we're here, so it is what it is. So we're here waiting for this taxi in this weird little line that you gotta wait in. Get in a taxi. This driver literally drives for solid 10-12 minutes, right? And I realize we keep passing the airport. So I'm like, bro, we're trying to get to the hotel. Where's the hotel? Remember that building I told you about that I had walked past the first time? Yeah, that was the hotel. So we changed clothes, took pictures, and then hopped on this bus. It's giving MTA, Baltimore, DC transit vibes. Not mad at it. Super clean. On our way to the mall, because at this point we're starving and we need food. Pull up to the mall. This mall was called Arrowville. It's about 10 minutes from the airport, not too far. And just like a typical mall. Nothing spectacular about it. It had some stores that you would see in America. It had some like exclusive French stores, but just a nice, really clean mall. More mall footage, just kind of walking through, seeing the kind of stores that they have. Like I said, some were like exclusive to Paris. So we found this little spot, got some appetizers, some dips. Cheese is real heavy in France, so cheese dips, steak and potatoes, nothing heavy. Then we decided to hop in another taxi and just kind of cruise the city, see what kind of sights and sounds Paris had to offer, see what all the hype is about, see if it's like the movies. And I must say, it is nothing like the movies. Riding through the city, it's cool. I was kind of like underwhelmed. It's one of those places you gotta go see yourself. So we're riding down Champs-Élysées, which is like the world famous avenue in Paris that stretches all the way down to the Arc de Triomphe. That's actually the Arc de Triomphe. It is beautiful in person, just the architecture of it. So there's the Arc de Triomphe. Now we're still cruising down. I do like the architecture of these buildings, but it is a little like tight, like everything's kind of stacked on top of each other. But it's pretty cool to see in person, to look at. Lights everywhere. This is kind of more of like the upscale area. There's your Dior, there was a Hermes, there's this really cool installation right there at the Louis Vuitton store. I thought this installation was so dope. Look at this. Like the polka dots and the little girl hiding behind the building but like peeking around. Really, really cool. With the Louis Vuitton stores, a lot of them you have to make appointments. This being the main one, they did take walk-ins, but preferred appointments. So if you want to go shopping, just keep that in mind. So this is our driver getting ready to show us the 3 famous luxury hotels that are on this strip. Listen to me being impressed by the Prince de Galles Hotel. It was beautiful in person, though. I would love to have the money to stay there one night, maybe on my next adventure. We'll see. We'll see.
Yes, the Bulgarian Hotel.
Baby, I love me some Bulgaria, okay? So I was hyped to see this hotel. I know that Princess Diana passed in, and he didn't tell us until we came out of the tunnel, but definitely unlocked the core memory.
Yes, that's what I was looking for. I knew it was down here.
This is him telling us that was the tunnel. So the sole purpose of this taxi ride was to see the Eiffel Tower, and there she is. From a distance, oh my God. It was beautiful. But when we got like right up on it, I was like, oh, okay. It's just a metal tower. It's just steel with a whole lot of construction and graffiti and people selling stuff, but whatever. I'm here. Happy birthday to me.